What's up, everybody? Welcome to the A.S.S.cast. Today we're going to be doing our first episode of the podcast.
The entire file.
Okay, keep this.
You clipped the entire file.
No, keep this.
No, I'm not keeping this, dude. Look. Okay, it's supposed to be like that so that we don't clip the entire file.
Clip?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the A.S.S.cast. Today is our first episode of
Casting asses.
Okay, so you're gonna sit down, honestly. It's like we're just like standing there like it's a concentration camp, dude. Okay. So we need
It's so funny, my mom was a concentration camp.
Okay, right off the bat, we got some straight up autism. I'm glad we got to start. I'm glad we got to start this
Alright, guys.
in a positive way.
So let's start off with introductions. I'm Parker, the cool guy.
Parker the faggot. I'm Devlin James.
And I'm Elliot, you know.
And today we're gonna talk about what topic, Elliot?
Jinx.
Okay, fine.
Jinx has never done anything wrong.
Wow, thanks for destroying the audio, dude. That's great.
People go to his channel to see his reaction.
No,
if his reaction is nothing at all, that's what they get.
Because people
listen.
Okay, go.
Listen.
You don't even know who Jinx is, you asshole. Don't even. Okay. But look, like a lot of people made commentaries about this. Jinx. What he does is he takes people's videos, puts it in the corner of his screen, and just has the other third of the screen with his face on it, just staring at the video.
Okay, how big is his face compared to the video?
No, it's really small.
I'll pull up a.
But
Jinx.
anyway, like, there's no rule against it. So
yes,
like,
there is. It's called copyright or stealing.
But it's transformative.
It is
so it doesn't even matter.
It is not.
Listen.
Because you know what happens is if you can if the 1.5 million people. Hold on, let me pull up Jinx.
I'm not on Jinx's side. I'm just saying he doesn't
'Cause
deserve all the hate. It's all about them positive vibes.
Well, shut the fuck up, Leafy. Okay, basically, this is the whole video. He's just sitting there laughing at someone else's video, dude. And 4 million!
4 million people like
yes,
that.
Look,
It
takes no effort.
Listen, 50% of the screen is right here.
I know.
He takes 75%, so it's worth.
Oh, okay, but you know what this is? Because look, the 4 million. Why would they go and watch the original videos when they seen this guy's video? Look, the 1.5 million people, if they seen the entire video on his channel, why would they go to the original channel to watch it? So basically, he's stealing money from these people.
Yeah, but YouTube isn't about money, it's about expressing what, showing people what you made.
Yeah. But when you make that your
this
job...
This is free publicity.
Yeah,
this is free publicity.
Okay.
It's giving the creator a chance to be exposed.
But that's the opposite. It's free publicity, but why would you watch it again? You just saw it. You just saw 1 to 8, the entire series. You saw the entire series on this guy's channel. Okay,
4 million people
this is retarded. This is stealing, and everyone's okay with it. Like, okay, you got to see this. Jack's Films.
I know, I saw it.
The Jack Films Jinx video is really funny.
I know, he just watches.
Look, you got to see this. Oh, it's
enough with the video.
This is not translating well.
Let's go with the evidence.
This is not translating well into a podcast.
What's so different with this guy and Jinx?
He's making fun of him because he stole his video.
How is this not copyright too? It's not
because it's because this guy's doing it and getting away, so he did the same exact thing.
But Devlin, he's making so much money, he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about anybody. He just does what he wants.
Dude, I'm not saying he should care. It's not his fault. That takes zero talent. He's smart enough to come up with it. He was the smart one. He came up with that.
So why are you hating on him?
I'm hating on the people who watch him because they're retarded.
Exactly.
The 1.5 million people who watch him are the most retarded people on the planet. Like, I have to say that for real. Like, even Donald Trump on this thumbnail looks a lot better than fucking Jinx. And
no, he's a good-looking guy. I'll give it to him.
He's a Jinx?
Yeah, he's a good.
Trump. Which guy? There's like 3 of them on the screen. But yeah, this isn't translating well into a podcast, so I need to go back to Audacity here. So yeah, that was the Jinx topic. But like, there's so many more reactors that do the exact same thing. Jinx isn't the only guy. So it's already like oversaturated of a market already. Like,
Let's talk about Let's talk about school.
That was a good transition.
Let's talk about school.
School. Fuck
No,
school.
me in school, it's here and there, up and down, left and right.
No, but honestly, like high school is one of the most useless things you'll ever, because like most people figure out what they want to do in high school, and like if you know that already, then all the other classes are just the most boring waste of time that like you just have to do it.
I still don't know what I want to be.
Exactly, but that's exactly. But that like doing fonction, doing obligatory fonction mathématique is not gonna make you figure that out unless you want to become a mathematician. But you know,
No, but math is life. Quote from my math teacher.
math is life. Quote
Les
from
maths c'est
the
la
No.
vie.
I just hate math, you know? I do drugs.
I do drugs, dude. Fuck school,
I live
man.
the party life, you know
Dude,
how it
fuck
is,
school.
bro.
Fuck school. I just do drugs. We are incredibly clipping right
Oh
now.
my God.
We're just destroying the audio file. Where's okay? And this
No,
thing.
but
You know,
the
without
worst thing
beer,
is
I'd
how
probably kill myself.
Teachers, it's like a popularity contest. You know how they like they want to in our like because I'm in this special program, right? Well, like the teachers,
the
they
special
talk to
ed.
each other and they know how much homework
The retard program.
Retard class.
the above average.
The
anyway.
above average.
The international IB. Thing.
Oh, so it's the
So the
like,
teachers
smart
talk
kids.
to themselves, and it's supposed to be good because like it's like, oh, let's not like give them too much homework, and let's communicate what homework they give us. But it's like a homework contest. Who can give us the most homework? They're literally
Really?
doing that.
Wait,
It's
the
like-
teachers?
Yeah, the teachers. They're like, oh, everybody's giving you projects, but it's like my class that's the most important. So here's a project. It's like, dude, I've already got like 8.
Yeah, that's all. Wait, so they're literally like talking to each other, saying, "Oh,
That-
we have to
that-
give
like-
them more homework."
They're like, oh, we're gonna make sure that we talk to each other and like we don't give you guys too much homework. And then the next day, I walk into
There's
the
like
class.
6
it's
projects.
the next day, I walk into the class. It's like, it's my class that's the most important. So it's time to concentrate on what's important here.
You go to your next class.
And this is
my
the-
class.
this is
is
the
the
music
best.
Giving you this project for your education. Okay?
This is
I'm gonna have to edit all that out.
You better learn.
this is the music teacher.
Yeah.
This is the music teacher that
wait.
says her class is the most
The
important.
music. Okay, well, unless you want to exactly, unless you want to go into sound design or you want to be a musician, that's true. But like, fucking music class, really?
Yeah.
There's so many more important things. Like business, for example. Business is a good class that everyone should have, but like, I don't care about business, so I didn't do it. So
Let's talk about business.
let's talk about business. Donald Trump. Okay, Donald Trump is.
I want him to win. I really do. Because it doesn't apply to me. I don't
speaks
live
his
in the
mind.
Dude, it
US.
does apply to you. He has
does,
the
it
finger.
does.
He has his finger on the nuclear
I don't
triad.
care. He's not gonna.
He
He's
can
not gonna
control-
bomb Canada, so it doesn't matter.
But he can start World War III. I know
don't
he will.
care.
I know he
I
will.
don't care.
I don't care. You're
It's
what's
like-
wrong with
No,
this
but like
world.
after when he's out of power, Canada's gonna be the superior
He's
country.
probably gonna change the rules and be like, the president can now stay for as long as he wants.
Yeah,
He'll
you
just
can't
say-
do that. You can't do
Well,
that.
you can't build a wall between Mexico and fucking
Yeah, you can.
No,
Did you
but
see the picture? There's like it's a picture of a guy. He's at like he's like a construction worker. He's at a Donald Trump rally or whatever, and he's holding a sign that says, "I'm ready to build that wall."
See, that's funny. That's hilarious.
I think he speaks his mind.
Okay, that doesn't make him a good guy. It just makes him retarded, but he's open about it. That makes him open about his retardedness.
Politically open, you know.
He's politically open. Yeah, but
He came out of the closet.
he came out of Celebrity Apprentice. The host of Celebrity
What's
Apprentice.
Celebrity Apprentice?
The show he was the host of.
Really?
Donald Trump was the host of a show called Celebrity Apprentice. It's basically a reality
what I
TV
hate?
show. But like,
The feminazis.
okay, let's talk about. Okay, hold on. I have actually a really
no, but
awesome
they get
video.
so offended for everything.
Right? Okay.
Look, there's this picture.
You have to
it's like,
see this though. Stop the Trump. No.
No, but it's like okay, it's like cool. You stand up for your rights, but it's like
No,
It's
it's not even that.
2016.
It's not even that. It's not even standing up for your rights anymore. In the 50s, I support the first, the first kind of feminism. Back in the 50s, 60s, where girls didn't have any, as much rights, like they couldn't, they had to be married to a man to like mean something, right? And they're like, I'm a woman, I can do what I want. But now it's changed into It's changed into
It's changed into like
Zach said this there's a theory called the horseshoe theory where like do you know what political left and right is?
Yeah.
Okay. Where the political left and right are so far left and so far right that they've actually become like a horseshoe. So the left and the right are closer than the middle. Do you know what I mean? Because they've gone so far in the opposite direction that they've become actually closer. So like back in the 50s, feminists were like, I'm a woman, I should have as much rights as men, right? But now it's all like, you can't wear this. Cartoon characters of girls can only have small tits. They can't have like big asses and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so they literally like flipped the entire thing. Like the original idea was like, put on some clothes, you whore. get dressed, you dirty whore. And then now they're like, women can't have cartoon women can't have breasts bigger than a bee, and they can't be drawn sexually. And it's like you literally just like. It's the opposite of what you were talking about before. They're so backwards, and like I don't understand.
How did they get so offended over everything?
Yeah. It's like you white privileged male. It's like being a white man just makes you like.
There was this picture, okay?
Yeah.
And it was like a guy riding a bike, and it said, "Welcome to France." It was after the terrorist attack, okay? And the guy he has like a stick. It's like that meme of the guy, and he shoves a stick in his bike, and it says like "Welcome to France," and he like shoves it in his bike, and he falls, and he's like. Damn Muslims, okay?
Okay, dude, that's funny as hell, though.
Yeah,
Damn Muslims.
But it's like it's funny because it's like
it's hilarious.
It's like people's reaction. You know?
I know. Wait, was that made by French people?
Yeah, it was made by like to like represent how like people just blame others.
People just make their own problems and blame it on. And that's actually pretty funny.
Okay.
Damn Muslims.
And then there's this girl got so offended.
Did she?
Yeah, she got so offended. And it's like, it's not funny. I'm offended. It's like, do you even understand the joke?
Understand the message?
And she's like, I don't care. It's like what?
Wait, who is this lady?
I'm not gonna name any names.
Oh, it's a person you know.
Yeah.
Dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wait, was she actually like? She made a post about it, like offended?
No, because the picture I showed it to a couple of friends in a group chat. Okay.
Yeah.
And apparently, like a lot of people got offended for no reason, and they didn't even understand the joke. And I was like,
they didn't even understand what was. Yeah, it's like you have to understand the context of like.
You have to understand like. You just have to stop being retarded.
Yeah, just stop being retarded and you'll understand everything.
This doesn't even concern you.
Yeah.
Fucking women.
Fucking dirty Jews. We're gonna get crucified for that one. But
speaking of crucifixion, let's talk Jesus.
Let's talk Jesus. You got all the good topics today. Feminism, Jesus. We're just covering all bases.
For those
now you're jacking off.
For those at home that can't see this, we got Parker the cool.
The cool man.
Cool.
Parker the cool guy.
He's jerking one to feminism and
he's
Christ.
He's jacking off to feminism.
You think you could get like you think you're going to hell if you jack off to Christ?
Yeah.
Because like you go to hell for jacking off. Apparently.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is that what Jesus R. Christ said?
Well,
Jesus crackers.
I'm pretty sure like
Jesus R. crackers.
Masturbation is like against like Christ's rules. Search it up. Search it up.
Yeah, well.
And like
I've probably jacked
that
off.
That is not in the Bible. There's
I
no way that's in the Bible.
No, listen, I've probably jacked off like so much that it reverses. It's like
you know what, man? You forget it. Just go.
You're a true champion.
like Saint Nick was too like lazy to read the amount of times that I've done it. He's like, reasons why you should go to hell. The list was too long, so then he's just like, you know what, whatever.
You know what? Fucking
just
whatever.
go.
What the Bible says. BibleResources.com. Oh, .org. It's a cool website when it's .org.
Funny.org.
Funny.com. We got lots of GIFs. Rob Schneider.
Bible research.
Exposing Satan's devices. What the Bible says about masturbation.
Okay.
Thanks, Betty Miller. Thanks for that amazing. Look at that title, though. Exposing.
Look, there's a family picture. For those home gone BibleSources.org.
Pastors Bud and Betty Miller. Thank you, Bud Miller.
Everybody go on BibleSources.org /masturbation.
That's the actual link.
That's the link. Okay, what does the Bible say about masturbation? It's one of the most frequently asked questions. Many Christians have found it difficult to answer the question of what the Bible says about masturbation. What the? Is this one sentence? There's no punctuation.
Yeah, there.
What? This is so broken English.
I found a comma.
Listen to this broken ass English. Many Christians have found it difficult to answer the question of what the Bible says about masturbation according to the Bible, comma.
Because the Bible.
Because the Bible never mentions masturbate. So what are we even talking about? It doesn't mention it. Oh, this is so sad.
Okay, go down. Does God care about what we do in our privacy? I don't know.
Sex is God's invention. I'm pretty sure humans made that, but sure.
Actually, God just like
If he is the
threw
mastermind,
dirt and he's like, here you are.
You're like
Adam.
jacking off. and
His
then
beautiful
You see like God peeking in the window.
Stalker.
What you doing, nigga? Yeah, I always. Okay,
You see some
let's talk
homeless
about
guy,
that.
and he's like,
you see some homeless guy. No,
He's
dude,
like-
dude.
he's like-
listen. You
Let's
see,
not be retarded.
listen, you're jacking off. You see some homeless guy looking at you. You're like, is that you, God? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Keep going.
He's like silently jacking. Like, yes.
You're like jerking on. You're like jerking. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm jerking when I say God in the window.
He's just like-
he's like, is it that good stuff? He's like,
Is it that
yeah.
good?
Yeah, it's A.S.S.cast.
Yo, okay, here. Okay, so let's talk about. Let's
like,
actually talk about religion.
No, but is
That's
it
a
bad
good-
or good?
It's I don't care. I just
No,
X'd it out.
no,
I
because,
X'd it out, dude.
because, like-
the Bible is fucking all over the place. But
I forget what I was gonna say, but like if you jack off, apparently you're going to hell.
no, dude, people made that up. Same thing as if you're gay, you're going to hell. People made that shit
People
up,
also
too.
made hell up. So guess what?
That was really good, dude. People also made hell up. No, but let's actually talk about religion. Like, you know, when you were a kid, like you heard all these things about religion. Like, okay, one time, I was with these retarded ass kids in elementary school, right? And then she said I was going like they're like. I pointed my middle finger out around, and she's like, "Don't put your middle finger to the sky. You're saying fuck you to God." And I was like,
You left it there.
and I'm like, "Who cares, dude? It's not like
You know, I find this hard to believe.
She
but
actually
they-
believed that was real.
I find it hard to believe, but like they some guy is just like, oh, you can't say I swear to God, and then I was just like, why? And he's just like, because you don't believe in God, and I was like, okay. And he's like, how are you so sure? He's like, oh, because one night I was sleeping and
Yeah.
Jesus was in my dream.
Whoa,
And he was like,
whoa.
he's like, dude, just go ask him tonight. Be like, Jesus, if you exist, come in my dream. So I did that, and I dreamt about like,
Jesus, if you exist, come to my dreams.
and like, turns out I ended up dreaming about A.S.S.cast.
Turns out you had a wet dream about Jesus.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Since it's like
you woke up in your dream tied down to like an electric chair. And he's like sitting on the handles like shit. And you can't move.
You can't be like, ah.
I've been Christian ever since.
no,
I've been Christian ever since. Oh,
would you go to hell? Would you go to hell if
I would
you
go to
jerked
hell.
off to Jesus?
I woke up and I said,
No,
"Thank you, Jesus."
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm gonna look it up right
I
now.
had that, my bed was full of splooge. I said, thank you, Jesus.
I whispered it silently.
I just had a little heart attack there. Is masturbating bad for you? Hold on, go back to that.
It's pretty good, actually.
pretty good.
It releases stress.
Serotonin, actually. Is masturbating a sin? That's not. There's no suggestions. How about a good old question mark on the end of that one?
No,
What
it's
the
right.
fuck?
It's
Do I have
masturbation.
safe search on? Yeah, safe search. Get that shit out of here.
what's safe search?
It blocks all like bad content. But I accessed Pornhub the other day, so I don't know how. Masturbation is a sin. Wow.
Okay, I'm a Christian, and I keep hearing stuff like, oh yeah, masturbating is a sin in the Bible. Well, I don't read the Bible.
Well, you're a good
That
Christian.
should be your first step.
Listen, what's your name? What's this guy's
I
name?
really don't think it would be a sin. I mean, come on, I ain't really having sex, nor I'm getting pregnant, so what the hell?
Wow,
This
really
is a
good
girl.
Christian. Really good Christian.
What the hell?
Saying, what the hell?
Is it a sin? I need to know. I am a bad person for masturbating.
This is a girl.
This
So
is a girl.
let's see the best answer.
Yeah, best.
Holy
Holy.
shit,
Okay, we're
she
not
wrote
reading
a
that
book.
shit. I'm not reading
Yeah.
that. Like that.
I just want to know yes or no.
Getting too into it. Yeah. Not reading that.
So if the answer was yes, do you think you would go to hell for jerking one to Christ?
Okay, why do you keep asking this question? Everything we've talked about, he keeps going to that question. Do you think you would go to hell for jacking
I
off to
remember-
Jesus Christ?
There's like one thing I remember about
Yeah.
like in kindergarten.
Yeah.
I remember coloring in a picture of Jesus.
Wow, good segue, dude. That's a great story. No,
And then from that picture he rised. And I said,
no.
Jesus,
Okay,
is that you?
Didn't you? Okay. Here's the thing about religion that I never understood. What's the deal with the Easter Bunny? Like, how did that exist? How does that exist?
Where is this?
That's not a Christian.
Yeah, it is. It's Easter. He's the mascot of Easter. Like, isn't?
No, that's
Like-
just commercialized. It's like Coke
Yeah.
and Santa. Or something.
But don't you think it has something to do with like the actual Jesus story? Like
No.
Jesus came out of the tomb and he was dressed like a furry.
No.
He was dressed in a furry costume.
He's just bouncing, shitting eggs everywhere. People were picking it up behind him and eating them.
It was so funny. I was listening to A.S.S.cast and like they're like Jesus came out of the tube with a bunny tail butt plug in his ass, and he was dressed up as a bunny, and he said he just started shitting out eggs. Oh, that was really funny.
Projectile eggs.
Projectile shitting eggs. Oh,
People were just walking behind him.
but
like,
what's the
picking them
relation?
up.
What's the relation with eggs and
No,
bunny?
he's like he's inside of like the cave. He's like on his back like this, and you're just waiting for the people to open the door.
Shooting eggs out. No, but think about this. Like, what kind of autistic shit? Doesn't that sound like the most retarded thing ever? Like
I'm
a
offended.
bunny. Shut up, shut up. Like, dude, doesn't that sound like some random like 5-year-old came up with that? Like, a bunny goes around, he drops chocolate eggs on the floor, and I go around picking them up. It's like, oh, who came up with that? Who decided that was the official thing to do on Easter? Like, everybody does it. Like, you see like Cadbury cream eggs and shit.
No, because in France it's like a giant bell. It's like a.
What the fuck?
It's like a bell and it like.
It's a giant
It like
bell?
swings in the sky and it drops eggs. Shits eggs on it.
What? What? Okay. So.
Hey,
So.
we're back at the.
So we're back.
at the.
We're back at the
after-school-
We're back at the autism cast.
The after school special, aka A.S.S.cast.
The A.S.S.cast. So basically, we were talking earlier about Crazy Frog, as in why does Crazy Frog have 141 million views?
Because it's childhood. It's everybody's childhood.
It's everybody's child, but no one remembers it in a good way. Everyone
Dude,
remembers it like, what the fuck
I
was that
remember-
autism?
I remember being in my dad's car.
Wow.
Stop scratching your penis.
No one knows where it comes from. They just kind of like saw it.
No,
Yeah, it
my
just
dad,
kinda...
my dad had it on CD.
Your dad
Crazy
spent
Frog.
his money. On Crazy
he
Frog.
pirated it. He pirated
Your
it.
dad pirated.
He went out of his way to pirate Crazy Frog.
Pirated Crazy Frog.
No, he like
CD.
burnt the disc, or I don't know, but like I remember listening to it in the car. My dad's like, "What is this crap?" And like,
it's like every time you show your parents like your music, they're like weirded out by it because it's like different from what they hear. But then you show them Crazy Frog, and it's like, okay, there's no hope left. There's actually no hope. Like you show them your like hip hop and your dubstep and all that. They're like, what the-
Dubstep,
Yeah,
your
what's that?
skills
They're
Rex.
like, what the fuck is this Skrillex?
Yeah, skills Rex.
And then you show them Crazy Frog, and they're like, what the fuck?
Do you need
That-
someone
They
to
think
help you?
they actually think you need counseling at that point. It's like you're too far gone.
Skills Rex.
Skills Rex.
Skills Rex.
I'll skill your Rex.
Do you think he puts a lot of skill?
Dude, Skrillzex does fucking hip hop now.
Really?
He makes hip hop beats.
Really?
Yeah. He
Does
made that.
Does he work with M&M's?
No, he made that El.
M&M's? What about
Dude.
Skittles?
Skittles. He made that El Chapo song.
Why? Who is El Chapo?
El Chapo. Bam, 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 bam. I am the god.
No, that doesn't bring any
Dude,
memories.
okay, guess what? El Chapo is a crazy Mexican gangster, I think. He's like the cartel leader. And he kills people for fun.
What a loser.
Yeah, what a faggot. El Chapo. Okay, but
El
I had a good topic at the table. Yes, words that you say as a kid, and then like that are completely retarded, and then you grew out of. Funny thing is,
It's really that funny?
it's really hilarious. When I was a kid, I used to say, well, it's a French.
Jerky.
Okay, you're sitting there scratching your dick while I'm trying to talk about
It's itchy.
my childhood.
You're literally in the closet corner.
Yeah, just like wash yourself better, man. It won't be a problem. Wash the fucking crabs off you. Okay. When I was a kid, I used to say,
Wash your crabs.
Wash them away. Wash them away. Like,
What?
put them back to shore. You know?
put him back in the Chinese fish market. Okay.
You know how, like, sea goes, like, up and down, like,
Why
the
the
shores?
Chinese fish market?
Okay, shut up.
Why not the normal fish market?
Shut up, dude. I'm trying to move on with my story.
I don't like this. It's kind of fishy.
Okay, let's move on.
kinda fishy,
So
man.
yeah, when I was a kid, I used to say a French word. It's framboise, which is raspberry. But I used to say it. I used to say it like chambasse because I'm a fucking idiot. It's like framboise. I used to say chambasse, like give me a chambasse. Another thing that I used to say, which was completely autistic, in my what? Get your foot out of my pillow! It's disgusting. Okay. When I was a kid, my dad, when he like gave me stuff, he's like, "Do you want like a few, like quelques-uns, right?"
Yeah.
And I would say, if I wanted more, I would go, "Can I get quelques deux?" that was straight up autistic. That was just like, "Can I have quelques deux, please?"
No one's gonna understand this, by the way.
No, well, if people are French, they understand.
No, they're not. This is Chinese. What are you talking about?
Okay, that's a good tangent. Yeah, okay, go. I have a good story about that too.
I was first grade, okay?
Yeah.
There's this guy, I'm not gonna name any names, but he was Arabic, pretty funny guy, okay?
That's a detail in the story.
And he was
he's
in-
Arabic. He's a dirty Arabic.
No, he's not dirty.
He's a sand digger.
He might-
I gotta cut that out. I can't leave that in.
leave it in.
I can't go.
Just leave a beep. Leave a beep.
Leave a beep. Go. Go
Okay,
on with
so-
your story.
So this guy, okay, so we're in the bus, okay,
Yep.
and there's this Chinese man. He always walked by, like every single day. He walked by from work, okay, and like one day he opened the window and he went like this.
Wait, who? What happened? Who?
So-
The Chinese
So
man?
the Arab guy, he opened the window of the bus and he started like he took his hands and he like squinted. He like
So he did the Chinaman eyes.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did the Chinaman eyes.
And he's like "Fucking gao jiao," and apparently that means "f you" in Chinese.
Does
okay?
it? Does it
The guy-
really?
The guy
I'm
found
pretty
out.
sure that's not accurate.
not- That's probably
the
not
guy
true.
found out about like our bus at our school, and he called, and like the
Or
next
just-
morning, the whole bus had to go. And I was in first grade, okay,
Yeah.
but I still understood it, so I was like laughing my ass off, okay.
Wait, so you knew what was going on?
No, I knew what was going
You
on.
were just laughing by
And-
yourself.
And then it's like, who, like they started complaining about like we were saying bad stuff out the window.
Wow, sue us, dude. We're kids. Like, what do you expect them to do? Sit quietly in the bus? Like, obviously, some kids are gonna be retarded.
Mafia, yo.
Yeah, Critch. We opened this nigga. What? Okay.
It was
I
so
got-
fun.
okay,
No.
okay,
I have
go
to-
on, go on.
Another bus story window.
Okay,
At the end of the year, you know how like all the teachers in elementary school they like line up and they're like bye and they blow bubbles and all that.
Yo,
No,
my
the-
God.
What?
No.
Whoa, they blow bubbles.
Yo, Joe, you mooned the teachers on the bus.
Our school,
I have a story.
our
I have a
school,
story about
our
that.
school, our school just like we just like flip them.
Yeah,
like we'd be like see ya.
You just give
No,
them the
you
finger.
just put your ass on the
Okay,
window.
I have two stories. I have two funny stories. So the first one, I was I thought about it when I said the Asian, when you told me the Asian guy. Okay, so like me and Parker were filming that autistic skate video that we're talking about, and then these two kids that used to live next to us, their names was Connor and
Oh my
Noah.
God.
Okay, Connor, see. So Connor and Noah were a couple of
CC.
fine. They were a couple of fine young individuals.
faggots.
That's true, but they used to come out every time we would go out to film like our skating or whatever. They would come out and like purposely walk in front of our shots. Like we would be filming a rail and they'd be standing like right beside the rail, like in the shot. And we're like, hey, could you guys like move? We don't really like we're trying to film here. They're like,
We can do what we want. Fucking whatever, dude.
and then they would go around and then we would try to like ditch them, right? We would try to like change location, and then they would go like,
Oh my God.
they would follow us and they would go like, ching chong bing bong.
Oh yeah, and then we would be speaking French, and then they're like, "Oh, are you speaking Chinese?" And we're like, "What?"
Dude, that was so funny. Okay, so we were speaking French because these kids were retarded. They couldn't understand us. And then
Yo,
they're like,
tu
what
veux
are
bouger
you?
la rampe ou quelque chose?
Yeah,
They're
they're
like, "What do you speak Chinese?" Ching chong.
What do you speak in Chinese? Ching chong bing bong. And they actually did the Chinaman eyes too.
It reminds me when I was a kid, I used to live behind the golf
wait,
course.
the funniest part. I have two stories, but the funniest part is that when we went to tell their mom, right?
Yeah,
Okay, I went over because I was like the oldest kid. So I went over to their house and I rang the doorbell. I was gonna talk to their mom and be like, "Hey, your kids are like, being shitheads because you like get them away from us." And then as soon as I started walking towards them, towards the house, they sprinted. Okay, they were sprinting. They're like, "Don't listen to him, Mom. He's lying."
They're like crying.
They're like crying. And, like,
Don't listen to him.
Like no, I was just being so.
Actually,
I was just being so serious. I was laughing my ass off inside. I was just like, "What's happening right now?" I was just like going to this lady's house, like, "Yeah, your kids are just being obnoxious," and they're like sprinting past me. Don't listen to him, Mom.
It's like the mom was in it.
Yeah.
The mom's in it. She's like laughing with them, like.
Yeah, she's like looking at the window. I have one faggots. Okay, but
Go get them to me.
but here. Okay, so my second story.
No, wait. These kids remind me of me. Like I used to live behind a golf course.
Yeah.
And, like at night we'd like skateboard, like because it's like all smooth, right?
Is it the golf course?
Yeah, right
Okay.
here. And they were like, "Get off the golf course!" They'd be like, "Freak
Free country. It's like, this is not your property.
I had no idea what free country meant.
That makes it so much better.
That's like the equivalent of you walking into some guy's house and he's like, "Can you get out?"
Free
He's like,
country.
Free country. What?
I literally heard your friends say
Like,
that.
get off the golf course! Yeah, I'm like, free country.
You literally heard your friend say that once, and you're like, you applied it in your head. You're like, that's what that means. Free country. Okay,
Yeah, so that
but my second story. You're talking about the teachers blowing bubbles and blowing like, did they actually do that?
Yeah,
What school were you at? Where they were blowing bubbles at you?
Canada Public School.
I don't remember that at all. Okay, but at Jean Paul II, when we changed school, on the last day of my grade 6 year, so the last day ever at that school for me, they would always line up and wave goodbye to the buses as they left, and I just stuck my ass on the window, my bare ass on the window as the bus drove by, so all the teachers just got a nice view of my hairy ass. Dude, that was one of the greatest moments, I gotta say. Like,
If I was a teacher,
'cause I've never gone back to that school.
Wow.
yeah, I've never ever gone
Yeah,
back
you
to that.
have.
I have?
Yeah, yeah.
When?
You were like skateboarding in the hallway when I was still there.
Oh, yeah, probably went to like pick you up or some shit. But I never like talked to those teachers again, because I bet you they still
Actually,
probably
I
have that
hate
image,
those teachers.
Dude,
image in their head.
I remember
like-
one time at school, I was a big douchebag. Okay.
Dude, we were all assholes. Dude, I was such
No,
a.
but
I was the
I
biggest.
took it to the next like.
You
level.
were Devlin.
Okay, yeah, let's go on. Let's
I took
let's
it
get
to
on
the
that
next
topic.
level,
How
okay?
douchey were we in high school
Like
or
I
in middle
feel
school?
really bad.
Go, you tell
I
me.
was just riding a douchebag wave, like.
I
was like-
douchebag.
I was like, who would be the biggest douchebag? I know we were playing Mafia. Okay.
Mafia 1.
Like the Mafia, like the
Oh,
game
the
where you
game.
sit in
Yeah.
a circle and you're like,
Okay,
Yeah.
who you want to kill, whatever.
that game was alright.
And then like I was the storyteller, and I was just like, this girl, I'm not gonna name her name. I was like, oh yeah, this girl, she went to school today, and she got intimidated, she got bullied
Yeah.
way too much, so she decided to kill herself.
What?
I said that. and
You
I-
said that?
Yeah.
That's how they die.
that's how they died. So
Like,
Ruffy decided
it's like
to kill her.
It's like the kids are like, we want to kill her. And they're like, she woke up and she shot herself.
She decided to end her suffering forever.
No, but I made it. So it's like, I was like, she went to school today.
Look at those waveforms, dude.
She was ready to have a nice fun day. Then she
Yeah.
got bullied the whole day. She went home. She hanged herself.
Wait, is that the story you told everybody?
It's like she woke up.
I said that. To
She
the
woke
whole
up,
class, and I
nothing in the cupboards. Went
Stop
to school with
covering
an
the mic,
empty
dude.
stomach. She got to school. She got bullied. People took her lunch money. Then she got back home. Her
People
parents
called
beat
fat,
her.
People called her gross.
Her parents called her.
a freak.
Her
Autistic.
Her parents called her ugly.
Autistic freak.
So she killed
The whole
herself.
house,
And then
she
everyone's just looking at you like, what?
You're doing it like really personal, like
I
right to
was
the guy's
laugh-
ear, like
I was,
goes home. She kills
no, but
herself.
I was the only one laughing.
That makes it even better. You're just sitting in the corner like you're just dying. Okay.
I was laughing
Okay, so I was a douchebag as hell. I remember specifically in grade.
See that Facebook notification? Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay. Specifically in high school. No, not high school. It was grade 9, so yeah, I guess high school. But like, I remember.
Guessing.
Dude, I don't fucking remember. It's been so long. But like, I know in grade 7, I used to have these Scooter Kid moon boots. Okay, you know the
Oh my God,
you know the Osiris elements, the Osiris high top shoes. They're like 10 sizes too big. I had that. No, okay,
They're
but
so comfortable.
yeah, okay. In all fairness,
Cyrus.
in all fairness, they were comfortable, and I did skate with them. So
But
it's not like
Osiris is so
it's not like I was a total poser, a total
Not
douchebag.
sponsored by Osiris.
It's not like I was a total asshole. I did skate with them, but like, I just looked like a dick. Like I had those huge moon boots. That's why you don't wear the goddamn.
Okay, go on with your douchebag.
Oh yeah. I can't remember specific examples of me being an asshole. I just remember I was. I guess I kind of grew out of that, but I was kind of.
No, you still are an asshole.
Well, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that, but I do it on purpose. Back then I didn't know any better. Now I just do it because it's fun.
I realized how big of a douche I was.
Yeah.
Is it? I don't know if I want to say this. Well, I guess
Dude,
I have to now.
No one knows who you are, so it's all good.
I have to now.
No one
But,
knows
like,
you.
I didn't know what I meant at all, but like we were roasting. I was in like first grade or second grade, and for some reason we decided to pick on this girl, like 2 grades under us, so it's like
Oh.
kindergarten. Because like the girls in our grade were like protecting her or something, and then I jumped in the bagwagon, and I was just like,
Yeah.
milk my penis.
What?
What?
And now I realize.
Hold on, back up. How does that even make any sense?
It's like, you're stupid. Milk me.
No, because we were
Milk
talking,
me.
we were talking about stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like we were just saying random stuff about like penises and stuff because they're like gross or how. And then I just said that, and now I realize how gross that is. How retarded I was.
Milk me.
Let's just back up. So there was this girl who used to get offended by
No,
gross
no.
stuff. So you went up to her and said, "Milk my
No,
penis."
there's this girl, okay? And I was in first grade.
Yeah.
And like the people in my grade were just like pee pee caca, you know, like
Pee-pee
penis, and she was
caca.
like ew, crying, alright?
What? She would cry over pee-pee caca?
I don't know, stuff like that. She got like
What?
really.
Okay, well that's just triggered. That's like she's like a feminist. She's a future feminist.
Young
getting
feminazi.
triggered by pee-pee cacas.
Okay, anyway.
Like you're oppressing me. Go
You
on.
were saying like random butthole stuff, you know, and then I said that, pulled that treasure out of my ass and said it to her.
Pull that treasure out of my ass. Okay, your stories are so all over the place. Let's just forget. Okay, I remembered a story though. We were talking about douchebags in school. Okay, do you know this? Do you know Dylan?
Yeah.
Remember Dylan? Okay.
I'm not supposed to say their name.
Well, no one knows who I'm talking about, so.
So back in
So Dylan, if you're
back
watching,
in so let me tell you a nice little story here. My friend my friend Dylan am I destroying the audio right now or is it good? Okay. My friend Dylan, he was one of those how do you say hockey faggots? You know those kids with the flows and the
I'm a hockey fan and I'm offended.
fuck you.
Okay, but honestly though, this guy, me and him were like, we were like in a group of friends, right? It was me.
Buddies.
Yeah, no, it was me and our.
Squad, August Life, iPhone.
Shut the fuck up. So it was me, him, and like our group of friends, and then So we decided to start a band, okay? We were like a grade 4, so we are not starting a band.
Oh yeah, you came with Bailey.
Yeah,
and you came over to the basement.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No. Let me
see that girl walking down the street. She
no, that was
turns
different,
around.
dude. That was different. Okay, so he made this decision. He's like, all right, guys, we're gonna start a band, and then we're just like, okay, I can be guitar and drums because I can play both. And he's just like,
both at the same time?
no, but like I can play both instruments. And so he's just like, all right, I'll be the singer and the guitarist, and you can play the drums. And I was like, whatever, dude. So
Yeah, whatever, man.
okay, and then I was a little autistic child, so I thought that he was serious, that we're in a band together, and like I kept asking him like, when are we gonna actually write songs? He's just like, yeah, man, let's get together. We never did that, but
You got played.
I literally did
Played
this.
you like a Monopoly board.
This guy abused me. He would make me like his basic slave, and if I didn't do what he wanted, he would say like, you're out of the band, man. Like,
what?
I'm not even joking. I was retarded, so I kept going with it. But this guy was just like, he's like, yo, get me another juice box. I'm like, why, dude? You're gonna be out of the band. And I'm like, fucking. And I did it. That's the surprising part. I actually did it. And one day,
You got bullied, man.
no, I literally did get bullied, but I didn't realize it in my stupid brain. But like, this one time, I knew this one time I just quit. I just quit completely because one time we're playing King of the Hill, right? You know what it is. Like,
You don't let me be the king. You're out of the band.
no, dude, we're playing King of the Hill on a giant snow mountain, right? We're playing this fun ass game during recess, and then he literally told me, he's like, fall down the hill. And I was just like, no, dude. And like, I'm trying to play the game. And he's like, you're gonna be out of the band. And I was like, fuck you.
Yeah.
I just pushed him. I just said, fuck you. I just pushed him.
Like, you're out of the band.
Yeah, you're out of the band. Like, it was so retarded. That was a douchebag story. There you go. Okay, you have to tell a story now. It's just me and Elliot.
Okay, well, I remember.
Yeah.
You and Nick were like in the dodgeball thing, and you guys
The
were like
dodgeball
playing
thing.
with Pebble. Like
Pebble?
The rock.
Oh,
thing
my
with the eyes.
pet rock.
Oh my god, that was the dumbest thing.
I had a pet rock with googly eyes.
And then what happened? Okay, literally, you're just like, oh my god, like you're like praising Pebble.
Dude, Pebble was the god. I don't know where he went. He was
Okay,
my
and
god.
And then I wanted
praise
to
a
hold him, okay? Because I was like grade 3 or something. I was like, can I hold him, please? Like, no.
No.
So I reach for him,
Yeah.
and you push me over. I fall. I scrape my elbow, and then I get up. You're just like, I feel it. I feel the blood coming out. You're just like you're fine. I'm like, no, I'm not. You're like, I take off my sweater. I'm bleeding. You're like, you're fine. Just shut up. Just go back in.
I'll let you on Pebble, man.
Shut up, dude. You're fine. it's literally
You're like, I'm gonna tell Dad, be like, I'll let you on Pebble.
Then I showed you my elbow. You're like, oh, that sucks, and you just walk away.
Oh, dude, that's
zero responsibility
Oh,
over.
dude, that sucks, man.
that reminds me of-
It's like, oh, that really sucks, dude.
That reminds me of my douchebag brother
Like-
when I was a kid. Okay, I was like 5 years old. He's like 7, you know. He's like
Yeah.
top shit, you know. And you know how he would punch me. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna tell Dad." It's like it was a joke. He was a young prankster.
Use it.
The youngest prankster of our generation.
Here's the original prankster.
Yeah,
It's just a joke,
He'd be
dude.
like,
It's
he would
just a
punch
prank.
me. I was like, "Oh, that hurt." I'm gonna tell
I'm
Dad.
just
It's like,
a-
it's like
it's
you
just-
can't. It's like you can't tell Dad. It was a joke.
I'm just kidding. Don't tell Dad.
And I was like, okay. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna tell Dad. But he was like, it's a joke. You can't tell Dad. I'm only joking.
Your brother was the original prank invasion, or Awk TV.
Pranksters.
Soflo.
Better
So
known
funny.
as.
Me and my friends at school, we just go around and we go like raping a woman in public prank.
Social experiment,
Social
dude.
experiment.
It's just a social
Like-
experiment, bro.
It's like you're
They're
in like
all
the
fake.
middle of raping her, and you're just like, "There's a camera over there.
There's a camera right
over
there."
there. We're just joking."
No,
She's like-
we're trying to film a porno. It'd be
we're just trying to film a rape porno.
No,
What do you want about? I agreed with you for some reason. I actually said, yeah, we're just trying to film a porno. Like, what?
No, you said you.
Sometimes you amaze me. You just go off ideas like that.
You said you were raping her in public for so.
Oh yeah, there's a camera right there. We're just trying to film a nice, healthy porno. It's just a prank. It's just a prank, yo.
Shout out to Pornhub.
Shout outs to RedTube. Shout outs to Z-Porn.
Killing a man in front of the police.
Good, okay, that's a good segue, dude. We went from
Z-Porn is so bad.
Okay, Z-Porn is the OG. I used to go on Z-Porn every single day.
The website is so buggy, it doesn't even let you go full screen.
Does it?
It doesn't.
On computer or on mobile?
On mobile.
Okay, well, on mobile it worked for me. I don't know
doesn't
about
work
you.
anymore.
Okay, well, if you guys are horny young men like I was, you'll
still are.
and I still, dude. That's not a bad thing, okay? Whoever says jacking off is a bad thing, you can go hang yourself. Because everybody jacks off to Christ. I mean, let's be real.
Christ is my nigga.
But because Jesus Christ is my nigger. But okay, so what are the OG? How did you discover about porn? This is a good topic.
Oh, yeah.
Discovering.
We talked about this the other
This is a good topic. Okay, let's you go first, Elliot. How did you discover the wonderful world of porn?
Jacking off or just porn?
The first time you saw porn, and then the first time you jacked
First time
off.
I saw porn was like when I was 6. We went on RedTube.
Wait, when you were 6?
No, but like I don't even remember. I don't even remember.
You were
I just
6
heard
years
like
old?
RedTube. You know
Yeah.
RedTube.
Dude, I heard about RedTube in
because
elementary,
I had a
not when I
brother-
was 6 years old.
I know because I was in 1st grade and my neighbor, okay, his like brother was like, he's like
Your
our
neighbor's like, watch this.
No, our neighbor's
gotta see
brother.
this
Our
shit,
neighbor's
man.
brother. Like we were really good friends with our neighbor.
Yeah.
And the neighbor's brother was like 14 at that time. He would obviously watch porn, right? And he told my neighbor like RedTube, and then for some reason we went on RedTube. I don't remember anything.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember RedTube. Anyways, that's the first encounter I had.
I remember it vividly. Okay.
I still never went on it today.
Okay, the first time I saw a naked lady was fake nudes of Megan Fox on the internet. I was with Nick. Oh wait, no, I think it was actually with Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, so different story. We went over to my friend's house, and a couple of weeks earlier, I had heard somebody talk in the elementary school about this place called RedTube, and in my mind, it was literally just
You know
like.
we made people believe RedTube was like a mini clip in elementary.
Yeah, that's funny. That's hilarious.
It's like YouTube, but with
Yeah, dude,
games.
and listen, man, it's just called RedTube.com. Just go on it. It's like you got lots of games.
Go up to girls or like boys or whatever, and we'd be like, "Yo, man, I found this new website. It's really cool.
It's called RedTube.com.
It's like a mini clip, but like better."
Yo, okay, but the first time I saw a naked lady was with Matt and my brother. Okay, so we all watch. Okay, we're all in the same room, right? And I told him, "Yo, I know this." I was like, "Hey man," I felt like the coolest guy in town. I was like, "Hey man, I know this site, right? You can see some naked bitches on there. Oh yeah." And then we went on it, and we didn't even know how to clear history, so it's probably still there. But like it was probably there from like years ago.
Wait, was this at school?
No, this was at his house. Okay, so we went over to his house and we clicked on the first video. Like, the first video that loaded on the page. It was just this really bad, like, camcorder recorded. Like, this guy, it was just this interracial, like, they were, like, on a hammock or something.
No, they were on a bed.
Okay, they were on a bed. I thought they were on a hammock for some reason. Like, I don't remember it at all, but, like, I remember vividly. There was just this black guy, and he was holding the camcorder in his hand. It was really, like, bad quality, and it was really dark in the room, like, you couldn't see anything. And he was just like, "Oh yeah." It was so bad. Like, and then at the time I had to
That was the most viewed at the time.
Yeah, no. That was just the first one you clicked on. It was just like I had such a big boner. I was just like, guys, I don't know. Like, I didn't know what jacking off was.
Yeah,
what
dude,
am I feeling?
Like when
Yeah,
I was like
I
10 or something,
yo, I
I would
didn't
just
know-
watch porn because it would make me horny. I didn't know what jacking off was.
Exactly.
I just watch it. I'd be there.
I did the same thing. Like I didn't know what jacking off was, so I was just like we were just watching it just because we didn't know what like girls look like. So we were just like,
there watching it.
I need to know.
I was intrigued.
yeah, we were intrigued.
When was the first time you actually jacked off though?
I don't even remember.
You don't remember that? I do. I do
remember
vividly.
vividly.
Okay, no.
Me?
The first time I know.
I remember
I
my
remember.
first
I remember. Okay, this is a linked story. Okay.
So long.
Okay, no.
link to the
Listen,
past.
this is a linked story. So.
Easily integrated.
So literally like a couple weeks after going on that RedTube site, I would have like I didn't have any internet connection that I could go on, so like I had a shitty iPod, but I never used it. So I would just lay in my bed and like think about the video that I watched on RedTube in my mind. I would just picture the RedTube really bad quality black guy clip and then jack to that in my mind. Okay, and what's really gay about that? Well, not
Gay, I'm offended.
That's not what I meant, but
Expensive, my brother is gay.
well, I know. I know. What I meant to say was, what's really funny is that I kept jacking off and like I had the sensation of coming, but there was no cum, right? Because I was probably too young. Yeah,
You
but
told me about
yeah.
this.
Okay, this is 100% real. This is the funniest story. Okay, so I was doing this like daily, basically. I had just figured out about dude. I was like 10 or 11. I just figured out about jacking it, and I was doing it like constantly. Like, mind you, I just did it with that shitty image of porn in my head, but I was still doing it. And then
how long was it taking?
I don't know,
up
like
to 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was not long, but I would come my little 10-year-old boy load, and there would be no semen. It was just the feeling, right? And one fateful day, I misjudged my capacity, and I just splooged all over my bed. Because at this point, I was literally doing it with like the covers over me, so I was just lying in bed and doing it under the covers, and then I just blasted all over my bed. It was dude, it was so gross, and I was actually surprised.
You panicked.
Yeah, I panicked. I was like, what? Oh no! Ah! So that's my story.
I remember I was in a bath. It was like my 12th birthday or something.
Your 12th birthday.
And I took a bath on
Yeah.
that day. And I was cleaning myself and I cleaned my cock.
You cleaned your cock?
Very vigorously.
It felt good. I was like, what if I do this to like?
What if I continue
What if I
doing
just do
that?
this on like when I was, because remember I was watching Pornhub, but I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, you were just
And I
watching
just
it.
tried it at the same time. And
Yeah.
No, it happened.
It just splooged all over. Just cum everywhere. Just little 11-year-old cum everywhere.
No, because I knew you could come.
You did?
No,
I wasn't aware of that.
I watched it.
I was blatantly unaware of the fact
I
that
brought
the
some
liquid.
tissues, I made myself comfortable.
How old were you?
Lit a few candles,
I don't know. I think it was like
How old were you?
I think it was like the first month at this house.
The first.
I was like
What?
12 or 13.
That was like 4 years ago.
You first jacked off when you were like
Yeah, that was 4 years
13
ago.
years old?
12 or something.
What?
What?
Dude, that's so late. You're late to the game, man.
Yeah, for me, it was
No, it
easily in grade 4, which is like 10 years
Yeah,
old.
exactly.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I was basically in grade 5, 6. Dude.
I was
This
late to
is-
the party.
You're like
No, but I knew about porn like way before. Like I would just watch it just like that.
You were just so you were just watching it for fun.
Because I didn't know. I didn't know.
Okay,
I had no idea until like then.
we're talking a lot about little boy boners and stuff. But good segue. What's the gayest thing you did as a kid? You didn't know it was
I'm
gay,
not saying.
but you didn't know
okay.
it was gay. Like you didn't realize it was gay
I think, like-
until you
I don't think this
later
is-
in life.
I don't think
No.
it's gay, but like
Yeah.
Okay,
this
and-
is the only memory I have.
Yeah.
I went to a vacation, okay, and I was a little kid, right? We went to this Club Med, sponsored by Club Med.
Sponsored by Club Med.
This podcast is sponsored by Club Med. We kidnapped your children.
What? Anyways, so I went to this like because like you're a kid, they put you in the kid program, right?
The kid program.
Yeah, it's like a daycare for kids.
So what is this, like
While
a-
your parents go to the beach and do whatever.
Oh, so this is like a resort.
It's a resort,
Okay.
yeah.
So you went to this
And,
resort, and there
they-
you were in the kid program,
Yeah,
right?
and what happened was I got friends with this guy. I have him on Facebook now.
Mhm.
But, like, I'm not gonna say his name anyways.
This is probably embarrassing.
We were in the pool and we just showed each other our dicks. We'd be like, show me your dick in the
That's
water. Yeah, that's
I do that for fun, dude.
Really?
I do that now.
No, but,
Yo.
no, but like,
I do that now.
The first gay experience for
Okay.
me. Yeah, we didn't even know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go-
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
You know
this
how
is
there was
early.
like the wall with like the little boxes and stuff where
Yeah.
you put your coats? We would go there during lunch and we'd just be like, okay, we just kiss each other. The guys, like only the guys.
What? Hold on.
I don't even know why.
Wait.
I don't even know it.
You need to repeat that. So a group of men
Yeah.
went during recess.
We just went. We made sure like no
in
teachers.
kindergarten,
Yeah.
okay?
We just made sure.
kindergarten.
We made sure no teachers were there.
Yeah.
And we'd be like, okay, you.
Oh This is real.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, this is like the D Club. This is like the Game Grumps D Club.
The D Club.
The D Club is funny. But, don't show me your cock.
I'm not. I'm pulling out my zipper.
So mine is like 1,000 times worse than both of yours. But so okay, so I have two. They happened in the same day, but here's the two of the worst things. So
you're trying it out.
this
You're
is
like,
back,
maybe I'm
kid.
gay, and then
Yeah, exactly. Okay, listen. So
Maybe
this
I'm
is
gay.
this
Let's
is
try it
back.
out.
This is back. This is literally what that was. Okay, back in when I was like 10.
Everybody called you gay, so you tested it out. You're like,
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. So, back when I was like 10, I had long hair, okay? It was fucking
oh yeah,
gross.
Sasha. That was your name.
Yeah, I had
Sasha.
they called me Sasha. That was my nickname. And for some reason, I don't know how that caught on, but literally I would have like long hair to my shoulders, right? And it was like a huge puffy thing. So people would like, "What are you, a girl? What are you, gay?" It was like the stupidest thing ever. But that has nothing to do with the story. I'm just saying. And so I went to my friend's house, right?
You're like, maybe I am gay.
Maybe I am gay.
But I went to this.
And I
Turns out I am.
But
jacked
for real,
off.
but for real though,
Call it a night.
Shut your mouth, dude.
Went
But
to the cottage.
I went to my
I
friend's
went to the
house.
cottage, was blasting, we went on the ski dudes, went around town, you know, here and there.
Okay, that's not gonna be a meme. That's not gonna catch on. Here and there is not gonna
Yeah.
catch on.
Up and down, here and
Yeah.
there.
Here and there, up and down,
Up
you
and
know,
down.
in and out.
You know how it is. We go in and out, up and down.
Yes and no, you know.
down.
We go in, we don't pull out.
But okay, but hold on.
Okay.
That was weak. Okay, so I went to my friend's
fucking
house.
weak.
Shut your fucking mouth. Okay, let's get on with this story. So I went to my friend's house, right? And I was like 10 years old, and literally I only had one like screen, because like I didn't have my iPod, he had his iPod, and we were both fucking horny, so we wanted to jack off, right? So we sat next to each other with with him holding the iPod and both stroking it to the same porno.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
Okay, well, dude, it gets worse. And then
But that's not that gay.
Yeah,
As long as it was straight
dude,
porn.
it gets
It's not that
it
good.
was straight porn. It was straight
But
porn.
I did it with my friend, but like we had a cover so he didn't see.
Okay, well no, we were cocks out, rocking out. We were straight up, dude.
Oh,
we weren't
stroke-
even
stroking the apple.
We weren't even on.
How's this video?
Dude, we weren't even on the bed. We were
You
like
guys are
sitting on the floor.
You guys are standing up, just walking around the house.
Yeah, there's something that was incredibly worse than that, but I don't think I can say it
Say it.
publicly,
Very good.
just in case.
Very good.
What is this fucking jock abuse? What are you, fucking pussy? What
No
are you,
balls
gay?
won't say it.
What are you, fucking gay?
No balls won't say it.
But yeah, I actually sucked. I got sucked off by a dude.
Really?
That's the gayest thing I've ever done. Yeah.
Wait, you did?
That out.
Yeah.
You probably should have.
I probably should have edited that out.
Probably should have edited that out.
Let's just fucking end it. Let's just end it on that.
Oh my god.